What is going on, YouTube family? Good morning. It is time for a full day of eating. It is currently 9 a.m. 9:09 a.m. Just woke up, did some check-ins in bed, showered, and now we are going to get this morning started. So first thing I do, usually when I wake up, I do my check-ins, I shower, and then I take a gallon. And now we're gonna go ahead and make our first form greens. First thing I do before anything else, if you guys want to try these out, these are the best greens, in my opinion, on the market. I do not do any other greens ever, no matter what. Link is in my bio for you guys to try these out. You do save money if you sign up for the monthly subscription, which is what I do. Even though I am affiliated with First Form, you still buy your stuff, and that's the shit I like. They don't hand out shit for free, and neither do I. So I'm set up on the monthly subscription, so I get Opti greens sent to me every single month, so I basically never run out. I'm just waiting for this water to get cold. Oh, actually, wait a minute. I forgot that we installed the water line yesterday. Look at that. Wow. Wow. So now that we got the water in there, we're gonna go ahead and scoop it twice. Bam. Shake this puppy up, and then we're just gonna chug it like we're in fucking college. Oh, that water is so cold. I was not expecting that whatsoever. Oh, wait a minute. You guys might be in on this. Look at that. The streak is still, come on, it's still alive. We just got an impact order this morning. Impact order, baby. Over 5 weeks straight of consistent orders. Fuck, that's insane. But now, did that. That's basically what you just saw. That's what I do before breakfast every single morning. Now I'm gonna cook breakfast, and I'll show you guys what we're making. All right, guys, here we have meal number one. And this is also gonna be my pre-workout meal. So we have a cup of spinach, 2 cups of egg whites, 2 whole eggs, 4 slices of turkey bacon, 2 La Tortilla Factory low carb whole wheat tortillas, and then we have 2 Dannon Light and Fit Greek yogurts. And then salsa wise, my friend Steph came over last night, watched Game of Thrones, and she had like a burrito. So this is like those 2 little packets of like Mexican shop salsa that they give you, so I use those. Macros for this entire meal are 133 grams, damn it, 133 grams of protein, 26.5 fat, 41.7 carb, 900 calories. I'm about to train here. Today's macros for me, 300 protein, 180 carbs, 60 fat. I do like a very large protein meal when I first wake up. It satiates me. I get my little bit of carbs for pre-workout. Usually I don't need that many carbs before I work out because I do work out earlier. I prioritize more of my carbs post-workout, and my performance does just fine. So I'm going to eat this. I'm going to answer a couple emails, check-ins while I do it, and get ready for the gym, and I'll see you guys when we get there. All right, guys, in the car on the way to the gym. Promise I'm being safe. Look at my eyes, they're on the road. Just a quick update on what's going on with me for this prep. So I was 5 weeks out on Saturday, 2 days ago, so I'm a little under 5 weeks out from my show. This week was supposed to be another week of no cardio and carbs at 275. Yesterday, messaged Nick and was just kind of like, you know what, man? I was like, I feel like I can pull down more. Like I'm good. I'm ready to like get back down and drop, you know, get my cardio back up there, because, you know, obviously him and I do bounce off of each other, both being coaches and stuff. So it's a really good kind of coaching relationship to have, because we both, you know, understand and respect each other as coaches. So we ended up doing, I had more food Saturday like an untracked meal, and then I had more untracked meals last night as well. It was fucking awesome. But now, because I did that yesterday, weight was up a little bit this morning, about 3-ish pounds, but I also had a really inactive rest day. My weight's usually up anyways, but so I'm about 206 as of this morning. My low of this prep was Wednesday, 201. So I'm technically sitting at about 5 pounds. Most people would freak out. It's just food. Just food being in the stomach, a little bit of water weight, etc. Not gaining fat. So gonna be back on low carbs today and 40 minutes of cardio up until I check in again on Thursday, and then we'll make adjustments from there. So probably, I mean, I'm assuming I'm gonna drop to sub 200s this week. So I'll probably drop 6 to 7 pounds by Thursday, just because, again, that initial weight fluctuation is just food. It's not fat, it's just water. And that usually clears out, for me especially, really fast when I just dial in my diet and do my cardio, which, crazy, right? You dial in your diet and your body responds. Man, some of y'all need to hear that. Yeah, that's what's going on. I'm on my way right now to hit a push day solo. I was supposed to work out with Talon, but he worked out earlier. So if I can film, I will. If not, see y'all in a bit.
They have a thing if you want to play on your that, but I think it'll be oh yeah. Easy, nothing.
Mikey cameo.
It's me again.
Oh my God. Look at this. Okay. Struggles for today. Cardio. Honestly, my stomach still kind of hurts from everything I ate last night, so I'm like not really feeling too hungry right now. But I have to go to the bank anyways. I don't know if I've talked to you guys about this or not. So basically, for the summer line for Impact, right, our manufacturer is international, so I have to wire transfer the 50% deposit over there in order for production to start. So what happened, I'm assuming my banker made some sort of error typing in the bank information. And keep in mind, we've done business with these guys for 2 other launches, so usually everything's been successful. But this time, the money got pulled out of the business account. I see it, not in my account, but our manufacturer did not receive the money. So basically now what happens is I have to file a claim with the bank to try to get that money back, because it went somewhere, just not to where we want it to. But obviously the manufacturer is like, hey, sorry, but we don't have money, so we're not starting production. So I have to go to the bank, and regardless of if I can get that false wire transfer resolved or not, I have to wire transfer the 50% again. So basically 100% of the money that we're spending on the launch needs to come out right now. And I pray to God that we can get that 50%, that first one, refunded in time for production to be done, right? So, we can pay it all up front. Otherwise, we're paying 150% of what we should have for this launch, which makes our profit margins go significantly down. Not a good time. So I'm gonna go to the bank right now and see if we can resolve that. All right, guys, so post-workout meal right now. Macros for this are 84 protein, 72 carb, 14 fat. Ideally, I would like my fats a little bit lower, but I'm out of my my white bread, and this is the whole grain bread. It's a little bit higher in fat. So again, usually I would like to keep my fats sub 10, but like 5 grams more fat in a post-workout meal one day is really not that big of a deal. You're gonna survive, I promise. So what we have here is we have 1 cup of egg whites, 8 slices of like deli turkey. I have a cup of spinach, I have 200 grams of asparagus, I have a little bit of paste salsa, and then I have 4 slices of that whole grain bread. Lot of fucking micronutrients in this meal, goddammit. So this is meal number 2. Total calories are 760, which gives me about 1,700 calories for my pre and post workout window. My calories for the day-to-day are 2460. So very large bulk of my calories around pre and post workout. My next 2 meals are gonna be a lot smaller. So gonna eat this. Pretty behind on check-ins right now, so I'm going to just sit on my computer and work, and then I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. All right, you guys, welcome back. About a 3.5 hour work break just now. It's currently 5:41 p.m. I've had 2 meals today, both pre and post. Now we are about to make meal number 3. And honestly, this almost fills up my macros for the day, minus about 40 grams of protein tonight, and I'll probably just do egg whites to get that done because my fats are at 0 and I think I have like 2 or 3 carbs left. So might do a little bit of turkey or chicken or something. We'll see how that goes. But what I am gonna do, you guys know I love my Beaumont Nutrition blueberry cheesecake protein, and I ran out of the samples that Sarah sent me, so I went and fucking bought a huge tub of it. Yeah, the 82 serving got delivered today, and this one, everyone was fucking ranting and raving about protein frosted cookie. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a try in my oatmeal today. So this is what we're looking at. We're gonna do a cup of oats. We are going to do a scoop of protein frosted cookie. I might actually do 2 scoops. Yeah, there's only 1 fat, 2 carb. I might do 2 scoops, and that only leaves me that 1 cup of egg whites to eat later. So I'm gonna do 2 scoops of this actually, and then I'm going to do 1 serving of French toast almond butter from All American Nut Butters. So it's gonna be in this pan right now. Wow. There it is. So that's our bowl. Oh God, that looks fantastic. So what I'm gonna do real quick actually is mix this bad boy up. To be honest, guys, I've never used 2 scoops of protein in an oatmeal bowl before, and the amount of volume it actually fluffed up to is pretty fucking sexual, if I'm gonna be honest. This entire bowl is literally filled to the brim, and it's almost like a cream of wheat response, where the more I mix it, the fluffier it gets, and it is just fantastic. Ooh, that is some chunk nasty shit right there that I like to see. Goddamn. So, I'm gonna taste test this for you guys real quick. I gotta be honest, the French toast, almond butter with that, those 2 flavors really complement each other. That's good. I definitely still think the blueberry cheesecake is my favorite, but that one is definitely gonna be number 2. And then I also really like caramel latte from Level 1. That's one of my top as well. I have vanilla milkshake, no. And then the cinnamon cake cookie batter, I don't like it in oatmeal. I actually just like to drink it because it's really good. But that is meal number 3. Macros for meal number 3. Give me a second here. Macros for meal number 3 are as follows. Come on, you stupid fucking thing. Meal number 3, 38.9 protein, 18.6 fat, 61.2 carb, 586 calories, bringing my total so far for 3 meals to 2,229 calories. I have had 256 grams of protein, 175 grams of carbs, and 59 grams of fat. My fiber is definitely pretty high today. And I think that's from those low carb tortillas this morning, but I only had 2 left, so I wanted to finish them. But fiber doesn't really mess with me too much, but if it does mess with you, definitely watch out for it. So gonna eat this, gonna cruise to the apartment and get a couple more things to bring back over here. And yeah, see you guys in a bit. What are you doing? Betty. Oh, jeez. Did you have to throw your bone on the ground that loud? Huh? When Daddy's vlogging? Oh. Action Corgi. Action Corgi. So guys, I think I figured out what being a homeowner is really like, and it's being excited when you hang up a clock on the wall that was down there. Wow, masterpiece. Lined it up with the everything there, because I'm a fucking interior designer now, you know. But game plan. About to make my. Can you stop with that? I'm trying to vlog. I'm trying to vlog. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, I'm gonna show you guys this meal when I start making it. Wow, look at all that chicken. Alrighty guys, finishing off my macros today with a small salad here. It looks decent, but it's just a bag of shredded lettuce that makes it look so voluminous. So we have a bag of shredded lettuce. We have 1 cup of egg whites. I cooked a cup of spinach in it. I don't track my spinach, never have, so it's a consistent variable for me. So I have the iceberg lettuce, I have 1 cup of egg whites, and I have 2 ounces of chicken. And this total macro count for this meal is 42.5 grams of fat, 42.5 protein, 1.5 fat, 6.5 carb, 210 calories. So if you guys notice my trend here of meals, and this is what works best for me for performance, digestion, etc. Meal 1, 900 calories. Meal 2, 760. Meal 3, 566. Meal 4, 210. So my meals start off big and relatively get smaller as I get closer to bed. I obviously don't need a big meal before bed because I'm not doing anything. I'm going to sleep. And then I did add a little bit of paste salsa and a little bit of Frank's Red Hot to this, just to get them sodium levels where we want them. So I'm gonna eat this. Gonna get back to a little bit of work on the computer. And yeah, that is pretty much a full day of eating, you guys. Couple things to leave you on. I feel like I'm in this frame, I might not be. Oops. But a couple things to go off of for a full day of eating, just so I can provide you guys a little bit of value here. What I'm looking at when I'm doing my meals for the day. I am not eating for fun, right? For the most part, I'm not sitting here trying to add in foods that I'm not sure if they go well with my digestion or not, right? Because the 2 main things right now, and if you guys are very serious about your physique, your performance in the weight room, and getting, you know, especially if you're on contest prep, 2 main things we need to focus on with our meals is digestion and performance. Those are our 2 mandatories there. Those are our top priorities. Everything else falls short compared to those 2. So what did I do this morning? Me personally, like I said, I don't usually need a ton of carbs before I lift. I feel pretty good at the time I lift with the amount of food I lift. So typically I'm doing a higher protein meal with a decent amount of carbs and then some fats to hold me over as well. As we know, fats are a slower digesting macronutrient. And for me personally, I found that when I have higher fats before I lift, typically about 45 minutes to an hour before is when I eat, I'm sustaining my energy and that meal in the gym that entire time. That's me personally. If I have higher carbs, usually I'll do a higher carb, like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, as well as that breakfast, and then also some intra-workout carbs. But right now, 180 carbs does not go very far. So post-workout, I keep fats lower from the same standpoint, slower digesting. What we want is fast absorption rates post-workout. So we go protein carb heavy there. And that's my larger carb meal of the day is post-workout. After that, A little bit of fun for me was the oatmeal with the nut butter and the protein. Typically, I never do 2 scoops of protein, and honestly, that did fuck with my stomach a little bit. One is where I cap it. Today, I was just like, I want to try it out, and it did not go too well. So now I know not to do that again, right? If something messes with your digestion, don't continue to do it. We need to be proactive at that. Really paying attention to, I ate this, I feel bloated, I'm having a little bit of indigestion, and I know it was that, I'm not gonna do that again, right? Now shifting to my meal before bed, I've got just a decent amount of protein and a decent amount of volume here, very low fiber, pretty much no fiber in this, very low fat, very low carb. I'm gonna eat this, and it's not gonna upset me whatsoever, because the big thing that I see with people is a higher fat, higher fiber meal before bed, or just a larger meal before bed in general, and they go right to sleep. Digestion and movement play a big role together, right? Movement is a huge part of digestion, and all my clients listening to this, like I've heard this spiel so many times, but typically if we have a higher fiber meal, right, and a higher fat meal, it takes a lot longer to digest in our bodies. So our body's already having a harder time digesting that meal, and then we're also taking movement out of that equation as well. So you're gonna hold on to that, and more oftentimes than not, you're gonna wake up bloated, you're not gonna be too hungry. So that's just kind of why I have my meals the way that I do. I'm a huge advocate of 4 meals a day. It's always worked best for me, and a lot of my clients have success on it as well. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. I'm actually gonna upload it right now for you guys, hopefully, by the end of the night. So I'll probably have it out to you guys Tuesday morning. As always, appreciate the support. If you guys could do me a favor and maybe start, I'm trying to grow the channel, and I'm not too familiar with the YouTube algorithm or how to do that, you know what I mean? I'm just kind of posting for you guys to keep it consistent. So if you guys could maybe start screenshotting the video and like posting it on your stories or something, so more people kind of like get drawn to the channel, I'd really appreciate it. Maybe I'll do a giveaway on a YouTube video for you guys who do that. That way it kind of keeps you guys a little bit more exclusive to the YouTube fam. Let me know your thoughts on that. I don't know, I'm just kind of spitballing here, because obviously, we want to see things continue to grow, right? The Instagram's growing, Impact's growing, so I want to make sure that everything's growing at the same rate. I don't really know how to do it on YouTube, so I need you guys for that, As always, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. If you guys want to support me or anything that has to do with the channel, Impact, etc., all the links are down below. I appreciate y'all so much. Now I'm going to eat this, and I'm going to see y'all tomorrow morning. Thought I was going to do it, didn't you?